Friends, let us look at the wealth creation today and the wealth that stays with us and even during our service or even after retirement. We need no doubt the wealth. Wealth means money, assets. It could be in various forms: property, vehicle, bank balance, building good bank balance, fixed deposits, mutual funds, etc., etc. We have a lot of requirements, as per our age and our, uh, you know, offsprings or children, the family dependents, etc., and their requirements, etc. So we usually, whether we are in business or we are in professional services or in employment, we all, maybe build up from our salaries or whatever the, if it is a business, then the profits, etc., etc. So we build the bank balance. Yeah. So it consists of multiple, types of, financial resources like fixed deposits, mutual funds, shares, debentures, properties, assets, vehicles, uh, etc., etc. And investments, all types of investments that we make, and the degree that would vary depends on what is our, uh, you know, income, resources, etc. But one thing we need to remember is that no doubt this is required for some time. Just like we are wearing clothes, and once it is worn out, we remove the clothes, and then we change our clothes or we buy new clothes and then wear it, etc. So likewise, we also, we attained this, or we obtained this body, a human body. So as we all know that this also, as we discussed earlier, uh, you know every human being goes through the cycle of birth, old age, disease, and last, of course, last moment. This is something that we cannot prevent. We are part of it, so we cannot prevent it. Nobody, in fact. People tried very hard, but it cannot, because right from Brahma up to the small ant is called repetition of birth, or repetition of birth life cycle. So when we are building this wealth, while building the wealth, it is also important that we need to build the wealth which will carry, or which will be useful to this life and even the next life, to this world and the next worlds. Because I'm not this shirt, or I'm not this body, I am living force. That is how I'm able to do the activities. I can speak, I can talk, I can think, I can do certain activities, etc., etc. That is how the living force is called Atma, and Atma has certain activities. So, in order to build the wealth which will come along uh, during this life and even after this life, which is punya, then based on that, the next life. That's why you would have seen the books Life After Life. There is a life after life, after this life. So yeah, it's a truth that there is a life even after this, the life. So, but because we do not have the knowledge, or we're not sufficiently equipped with this kind of knowledge in general, so as we advance in our age, you know, our fear that would increase, and and a lot of confusions, etc., etc. So anyway, it is not very negative, but this, we need to understand that we need to uh, go through the stage of old age, which we cannot avoid. So in order to build that good wealth which will carry, so our Shastra says, what is punya and what is papa? Or punya means piety or pious activities. Papa means the sinful activities. Punya means small definition is paropakaraya punyaya papaya parapidanam. If we are helping others, in a righteous manner, righteous way, which is punya, and if we are troubling, or if we are causing troubles to the others, including even jivas, living entities, etc., then it is papa. परोपकाराय पुण्याय पापाय परपीड़न. लोगों को तकलीफ देने का पाप कहा जाता है. So we need to do pious activities, right activities, as we all have been taught to do good, do always good, don't harm. This kind of phrases that we've been hearing from childhood. Don't harm anybody, do good things, help others, etc., etc. Yeah, which is good, which is good. So also we need to remember that the living entities alone are not, because there is a nature, Panchabutas, okay, air, water, fire, ether, earth, etc. And the Prakriti, the nature, Mother Nature, and of course, above all, the Supreme is Paramatma, God. There's a clear definitions and evidences in that, for that. So we need to substantially build our good bank balance, and based good bank balance which will be useful for this life and for the next life, coming lives, as we are eternal. The living entities are eternal, Paramatma is also eternal. So for that, various evidences are there, many slokas. I am not taking the slokas in this topic. Yeah, right from Brahma. Abrahma bhunal loka punaravartitorchuna. So we are all, right from Brahma to an ant, everyone is going through this life cycle of repetition of birth and death. Though these topics in corporate life, mostly we think neither we are interested in this, now we are too worried about this. Usually, that is a state that we all are in general. But the reality or fact that one cannot avoid, and it is also not to scare, it is just a preparation for the situations, preparation for the, you know, preparation and steps that we need to take care of it. Yeah. So, आगे we will discuss more, this kind of topics, and how to build punya. There are several activities which all we know. Yeah, I think I need not go through those activities what all contributes to punya. Most of us are definitely, we are aware. So yeah, so let's respect Vedas.